There we go. Welcome, I'm Jan Lawrence, President of the Wesleyan College Alumni Association, and I welcome you and call this meeting in 2024 to order. Please stand for the procession of seniors and candle lighters. Join us in singing the words to the processional supplication found on page 8 of your program.
Be
Please be seated for the invocation. The flowers on stage today are in memory of alumni who have died since our last annual meeting. They include Nidra Martin Malone of the class of '65, who served as Alumni Weekend Decorations Chair from 1998 until 2022. Former faculty and alumni Casey Thurman, class of '65, and honorary alumna May Morgan Ackerman, 94, wife of Wesleyan's 22nd president, Robert K. Ackerman. Welcome home. Welcome home, Wesleyan alumni. No matter how many days, weeks, months, or years it's been, driving onto campus always gives me that feeling of being at home. I've loved Wesleyan since I arrived on campus as a freshman in August of 1976, which for those of you who are seniors makes me a little old. But I have a question for the rest of you who have been around as long as I have. How many of you still have a problem with driving two ways on front campus? Change can be hard when something is so familiar, but it is also exciting. I am so encouraged by what I see happening at Wesleyan today. Seniors, I hope you are meeting some of these wonderful women that are surrounding you this morning, and I hope that you will all love Wesleyan as much as we did when we sat in your seats. These women and others that you will meet will become friends, confidants, colleagues, and more over the coming years. Now I'd like to welcome Debbie Stevens-Moses, class of 1989, to bring a message from the Wesleyan College Board of Trustees.
Good morning, and I'll add my welcome home message to that of Jan's. I am a member of the spectacular class of 1989, and we are here celebrating our 35th reunion this year, which seems impossible, but yet is true. It is a gorgeous day to be back on this campus. I think we can all agree on that, if maybe a little bit warmer than we would like. But speaking of our stunning campus, you'll notice that it continues to improve with time, blending the timeless architecture with upgrades and improvements to not only preserve the beauty, but to make it a living and functional space for those who live and work here today. These improvements and the renewed energy that I know you will have noticed and will continue to experience while you're here stem directly from the leadership of our president. If you've not yet had a chance to meet or hear from Megan Blight, you are in for a treat. She is as fun as she is inspiring, as compassionate as she is driven. She is strategic, bold, incredibly hardworking, energetic, and devoted to Wesleyan's mission and future. Best of all, she is ours. Please join me in welcoming President Megan Blight.
Thanks, Debbie. No pressure there. Thank you, all of you, for being here today. Welcome home to Wesleyan. It is such an honor to serve as your 26th president. We have a lot to be proud of. Over the past 18 months, we have raised $16 million. And as Debbie shared, we've invested more than $8 million in renovations and improvements in our facilities across this campus, and I hope you're able to see those. We have increased our entrance standards, creating an experience that is both academically elite as well as financially accessible. We have told the Wesleyan story near and far, and our student applications are showing it, both at home and abroad. We have opened up a new downtown space, the Wesleyan College Leadership Lab, which is home to our CEO Institute. CEO standing for Creating Equal Opportunities, providing leadership and entrepreneurship, training, mentorship, and incubating experiences that will position our students for a successful future. We are back downtown for the first time in over 50 years. This is opening up a world of new partnerships and engagement with the Macon downtown ecosystem and beyond. There's so much more that I can tell you, and I hope to. So if you didn't hear me speak yesterday, then I would love to invite you down to our Leadership Institute on Cherry Street for our conversation today at 2:30, and I can tell you more about our strategic plan, which we have called First, Now, Forever. I've been saying this throughout the weekend, but it bears repeating. Wesleyan alumni are a special group of people. You lift one another up, you celebrate life's milestones together, and you take pride in each other's accomplishments. You welcome with open arms our new graduates who are about to join the alumni family, and potential new students. You may have noticed we've got about 30 admitted students on campus today. We did this intentionally. We wanted to show them how this incredible network of women will support them throughout their academic career, prepare them to thrive post-college, and create bonds that will last a lifetime. Forget about the old boys club. This is the old girls club and the new girls club. I know our alumni are one of our greatest assets, and I thank you for all your continued dedication and support for all things Wesleyan. And I so look forward to hearing about our award winners coming up now. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mary Catherine Borland, class of 2004. And it is my privilege to honor our 2024 Alumni Award for Distinguished Achievement in a Profession to Hazel Byrne-Strube, class of 1974. Hazel Byrne-Strube brings innovation, passion, and kindness with every commitment she makes, say her Wesleyan College roommate, Jenny Woods Everett. Her friend and former colleague, Dr. Amy Holloway, who originally knew Hazel by reputation as an excellent instructor, who actually made math fun for students, now describes Hazel as her mentor, a woman whose energy and enthusiasm for teaching and her commitment to her students were infectious, and whose humor and wit made her the life of the party in any situation. Hazel grew up with Wesleyan. Her late mother, Hazel Holmes Burns, was class of 41, and her late sister, Catherine Burns Lyles, class of 66 and 69, both graduated from Wesleyan, so she was destined to follow in their footsteps. While earning her bachelor's degree in education from Wesleyan, she also served as senior class treasurer. Starting her career at Tatnall Square Academy, then to Wesleyan for 1 year, Hazel taught full loads as an adjunct professor at Mercer University for 12 years and earned her master's degree in math education before joining the faculty at Central Georgia Technical College in 1992. In 1996, before online courses were widely available, Hazel helped to develop the statewide online mathematics program for the Technical College System of Georgia. Hazel earned her doctorate in education leadership in Nova Southeastern University in 2002, after which she was promoted to Dean of Academic Affairs at CGTC. At Nova's Summer Institute, she wrote and presented a paper titled Focus and Vision, which was one of 2 papers chosen to be presented to hundreds of doctoral students. She held positions at other Georgia technical colleges before retiring in 2015 from CGTC as Assistant Vice President of Academic Affairs. She continues to teach online courses. A highly honored instructor who's inspired and nurtured thousands of students during her career, Hazel was a 2-time recipient of the prestigious Rick Perkins Award of Excellence in Technical Instruction. Not one to be limited by academic accomplishments, Hazel has been recognized for her service in the Macon community by numerous organizations in which she has invested her time and talents. In addition, she has organized Wesleyan class reunions since 1979, currently serving on the 50th reunion class committee. She has served on the Alumni Association Board of Managers, and she has encouraged her classmates to support the college. For her energy and enthusiasm for teaching and her unwavering commitment to her students, the Wesleyan Alumnae Association is proud to present Hazel Burns Strube with the 2024 Alumni Award for Distinguished Achievement in a Profession.
Good morning. I'm Anna Cornelius Martin, also of the class of 2004. I'm growing into my 20s, not my real age 20s, but 20th anniversary. I am so pleased to present our 2024 Young Alumni Award to Ms. Zip Nguyen, class of 2014. In the fall of 2010, Zip Nguyen arrived at Wesleyan from her home in Hanoi, Vietnam, never having laid eyes on this campus. She quickly immersed herself in student life, becoming a lively presence in and out of the classroom, forging relationships with classmates and professors who have remained close friends. With a major in international relations and a minor in photography, Zip earned her place on the president's and provost's list, was selected for Phi Kappa Phi, and received academic honors in the International Relations Division. An international scholarship recipient, she was also active in Axis, Stunt, Debate, and Splinters. She won the Louise Dunaway Bird Award for Photography Scholarship and became editor of the Wesleyan Award. Her junior year she was selected to participate in the Irish American Scholars Program, which is a direct exchange program for a semester of study at Queen's University, Belfast in Northern Ireland, with a concentration in international politics and conflict studies. After graduation, Zip went on to Geneva, Switzerland, where she completed a Master's of Development Studies degree with a concentration in Social and Human Development from the Graduate Institute of International and Development Studies. That experience included an academic exchange semester at the Paris School of International Affairs and the Department of International Development. Zip's commitment to working for hold on, Zip. Today, Zip serves as an external relations and advocacy analyst for the UN Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women, part of UN Women, the UN organization charged with working globally for gender equality. Among her achievements, Zip was transformed and expanded the UN Trust Fund's external communications during the COVID-19 pandemic, piloted the first social media knowledge exchange with civil social partners, and partnered with the Secretary General's Envoy for Youth, Global Fund for Women, and Communications colleagues in regional and country offices. In her previous role with the UN Women in Hanoi, ZIP supported its work and advocacy and a focus on transgender rights and violence against marginalized communities. She also contributed to UN Women's work to address gender-based HIV-related stigma and discrimination through community engagement and policy advocacy, and provided support in ending violence against women and girls prevention programming. ZIP's many accomplishments there included organizing the first UN Human Rights Office Free and Equal campaign in Vietnam, launching #Humans of Courage, which is a viral digital campaign addressing gender-based violence and AIDS and HIV, and drafting the UN and Vietnam's official statement on the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. ZIP says that her experience at Wesleyan was significant in shaping her identity, and she is grateful to her professors, including Dr. Donovan, Dr. DeSmit, Dr. Huber, and the late Professor Fernando de la Rosa, as well as her classmates who encouraged her to think beyond the classroom. ZIP's commitment to working for gender equality, ending gender-based violence, and ending discrimination for members of marginalized communities marks her as a model ambassador for Wesleyan and an exemplar for Wesleyan students. The Wesleyan College Alumni Association proudly presents the Young Alumni Award to Zip Nguyen.
Okay. I'm once again Mary Catherine Borland, and I have the distinct honor of serving as your 2024 Alumni Weekend Chair. We have planned a great weekend for you, and we hope that you will have time and get to see your classmates and get to reconnect and see others who were here during your time. And seniors, we are so excited to be welcoming you into our great association. Hopefully you will be able to join us downtown like President Blight said. We will have a bus that will be taking people down there. So if not, there's downtown parking. So we invite you to join us downtown and see that wonderful space. My class, we had a wonderful party there last night, and it was really nice. So I hope you all get to check that out, as well as hopefully you've purchased tickets for our happy hour. And then tomorrow morning, the class of 74 will offer a morning watch worship service, and we invite all of you to come to that. The rest of the schedule is on page 14 and 15 in your programs if you need to reference it throughout the day today. We have many alumni and student volunteers to thank for making this weekend possible. Please see their names listed in the program on page 2. Thank you to Ellen Futrell Hansen, class of 83, and Chinny Gann, class of 2002, for planning a great concert last night. Thank you, Michael McGee, our college organist. A special thank you, shout out to the Alumni Office, Advancement Office, and student volunteers for their many hours of prepping for the weekend and volunteering throughout this weekend, doing things like driving golf carts, working registration. We can't do it without them. Thank you, Dr. Virginia Bowman Wilcox, class of 90, for serving as our candlelighting chair and for our junior marshals for assisting. Thank you to all the alumni volunteers who have stuffed packets, created name tags, flags, and countless other tasks. These volunteers were led by the fearless Judy Whitaker, class of 75, who I would be remiss not to call out with a special recognition. Thank you, Judy, for your tireless efforts. We are so grateful. Thank you to the class of 74 Grand Marshal, Susan Powers Champion 74 and Beverly Hindley McMahon 74 for being the class flag bearer. A special recognition to the incredible 50th Reunion Committee, led by co-chairs Pam Hicks Kelly 74 and Susan Powers Champion 74 for the work you did to bring your classmates back to campus to celebrate their 50th reunion. Thank you, Ernest Takas, for running the Porter Auditorium Tech last night for the concert and for today's meeting. But before I do the roll call of classes, I would like to recognize the alumna who has traveled the longest distance to attend reunion. Will Missy, Ward, and Gala please stand up? Missy has traveled from Uganda more than 7,647 miles away to be here for this year's reunion. Again, many thanks to all the reunion class chairs and committees for all their hard work. Please see their names listed in the program on page 6. Now to everybody's favorite part. Will reunion classes now stand as I recognize your class? Celebrating their first reunion, the gold class of 2023. Celebrating their, celebrating their 5th reunion, the gold class of 2019. Celebrating their 10th reunion, the purple class of 2014. Celebrating their 15th reunion, the class of 2009. Celebrating their 20th reunion, the class of 2004. Celebrating their silver anniversary, their 25th, the class of 1999. Celebrating their 30th reunion, the class of 1994. Celebrating their Jade 35th reunion, the class of 1989. Celebrating their 40th reunion, the class of 1984. Celebrating their 45th class reunion, the class of 1979. Celebrating their 50th reunion, the class of 1974. Celebrating their 55th reunion, the class of 1969. Celebrating their 60th reunion, the class of 1964. celebrating their 65th reunion, the class of 1959. And celebrating their 70th reunion, the class of 1954. Is anyone here from a class before 1954? Then we have 3 alumni who registered from our earliest class, and that is the class of 54. So if you would please stand and be recognized as our earliest class attending reunion, and we have a small gift for you. And I want to also give a shout out to all the non-reunion classes who are attending and ask them all to please stand. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend.
Good morning. I'm from the golden class of 67. Go Gold. My name is Jane Manley Wheelis, and I serve on the Alumni Association Board as the member at large for development. And along with that duty is the pleasure I have of announcing our giving for this year. So the first announcement will be the top dollar amount raised per year. In third place, our 50th group, 1974, raised $16,895. Congratulations. In second place, raising $75,035.20, is the class of 1989. And our first place winner for the amount raised, which was $103,995 exactly, was the class of 1969. Congratulations. We also recognize a participation percentage, and this is a wonderful number that keeps coming up higher. In third place, we have at 23.4%, is the class of 1984. And in second place with 34%, 34.92% is the class of 1989. And our grand total first place percentage participation goes to a class that participated over 50%, 51%, 51.9%, class of 1974. And we want to further recognize the class of 74 as their 50th reunion. 5-year total in giving comes to $44,665 and 1 penny contributed. And every penny counts. Thank you. If I could just take a minute to put a plug in for our Forever First Society. It is a society that was established in 1989 for the purpose of designating Wesleyan as a recipient in your estate planning. Now, I know we all want to live forever, correct? However, the reality is that that won't necessarily happen. So as you look to begin estate planning for younger folks and those of us who maybe want to revisit our estate planning, we encourage you to do that. Currently, we have 184 alumni as part of our Forever First Society. And it's a pretty easy thing to do, even for an old girl like me. You just go into the website, look for giving, look for planned giving, and then you click on it and you just give your information and you're good to go. Also in your bag that you received earlier is a form. You can just fill that out, drop it off over at the alumni office or in the mail to us, as well as you could email it to the alumni at wesleyancollege.edu. So I encourage you to participate. We'd love to see that number go to 200 this weekend. So please think about your estate planning, and congratulations to all of you for your generosity towards Wesleyan. Thank you.
At this time, the Alumni Association would like to honor 3 special members of the Wesleyan community. When I call your name, please stand so that we can congratulate you for your retirement from your many years of service to Wesleyan. First is someone I've known since we were students on Wesleyan's campus, Ellen Futrell Hansen, class of 1983. Professor Hansen is a rare individual who possesses great teaching and performance ability in both the vocal studio and in the classroom. She has produced remarkable results with students at all levels. She is a very active performer in the Macon area and beyond, and is a great ambassador for the college and the broader community. Ellen Hansen's dedication to her music students and her commitment to share her gift of music with us over the years has made Wesleyan a better place. Thank you, Ellen. Dr. Fraser Lively. Dr. Lively has produced and directed many plays at Wesleyan College, within the community and at other colleges. She exudes excitement and joy in her teaching. That her students are the beneficiaries of her dedication, her patience, and her persistence in asking them to learn and grow. Dr. Lively brings her love of theater to our community and has provided numerous students with the opportunity to participate in theater. Thank you, Dr. Lively. Dr. Barry Rhodes is a valuable member of the Wesleyan community. He has boundless energy for the subject matter and models the love of biology to all of his students. He is generous with his time and talent and makes Wesleyan a stronger place. In particular, Dr. Rhodes' love of the Wesleyan Arboretum has enriched our campus. Best wishes to all 3 of you on your retirement. The Wesleyan College Alumni Association will be making a donation in your honor to the Wesleyan Fund. Thank you for your many years of dedicated service.
I'm Ellen Hansen, class of 1983. It is my deep joy to award the Kathy Coxey Snow Alumni Award for Distinguished Service to Wesleyan to my dear friend and colleague Nadine Cheek, class of 1979. Nadine Cheek has shared her considerable vocal talent with the Wesleyan community and beyond for decades, inspiring her students, colleagues, and music lovers in Middle Georgia and across the world. She earned her music degree magna cum laude from Wesleyan in 1979 and went on to direct the very programs where she shone as a student, the Wesleyans and the concert choir. and earn her place as Wesleyan Music Department Chair and tenured Mildred Goodrum Hayward Professor of Music. Upon her retirement in 2023, she earned Emeritus Professor status. She is a 2001 recipient of the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry of the United Methodist Church Exemplary Teaching Award, and Wesleyan honored her with the Anne Monk Award for Excellence in Teaching in 2017. A mezzo-soprano, Nadine has a wide breadth of musical skills that extend beyond her extraordinary teaching contributions. Friend and classmate Helen Ann Richards' class of 1980 says, Nadine's leadership has been an anchor at Wesleyan. When we asked former students to return to Wesleyan to sing in a special chorus to honor Nadine last spring, they responded immediately and enthusiastically. Their performance demonstrated their delight in working again with a much-loved mentor. Nadine's commitment to their development as women and musicians was unwavering. It's the same care she's given her family, friends, Wesleyan, her church, and the Macon community. In 2005, Nadine was guest artist for the Festival of New Music at Florida State University, performing Falling by Martin Bresnik, composer and professor of music at Yale University. He composed this song cycle especially for Nadine, based upon contemporary poetry by Southern authors David Bottoms, Poet Laureate of Georgia, and Catherine Stripling Beyer, class of 1966, Poet Laureate of North Carolina. Later that spring, Nadine was the featured soloist for the premiere of Alma by composer Harold Schiffman, based on poetry by Catherine Stripling Beyer. Nadine earned her master's degree in vocal performance from Cincinnati Conservatory of Music and a second master's degree in choral conducting from Yale University, where she has been honored many times, including the Yale Alumnae Association Prize, Harriet Gibbs Fox Prize for highest GPA in the first year of the program, Charles Ives Scholarship, and as an Irving S. Gilmore Fellow. Today, Wesleyan College Alumnae Association honors her. Congratulations, Nadine.
Good afternoon. My name is Leah Roberts, Green Knight class of 2008, and I'm an alumni trustee for the Wesleyan College Alumnae Association Board of Managers. Before I read the slate of nominees, I want to ask all current and former members of the Board of Managers to stand. Thank you all for serving on our Alumnae Association Board. Here are the slate of nominations. President Anna Cornelius Martin, class of 2004. President-elect Mary Catherine Borland, class of 2004. Secretary Beth Milstead Wilson, class of 1996. Treasurer Judy Whitaker, class of 1975. Past President Jan Lawrence, class of 1980. Please accept the nominations. No other nominations have been received.
And now it's time to vote. All in favor of this slate of leaders, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Likewise. The vote carries. Congratulations to our new board members. And I'd also like to congratulate our outgoing president, past president, Abby Smoke-Lisinski, class of 2001. Thank you so very much for years of dedicated service on the Alumni Association Board.
Will the past presidents of the Alumni Association please come forward? Organized on July 11th, 1959, the Wesleyan College Alumni Association became the first alumni association in the world. I will be reading each of our presidents that are up here today, along with their tenure, as they will be passing the gavel to our president-elect, Anna Cornelius Martin. Nina Shepherd Terrell, class of 1958, Alumni Association President, 1970 to 1973. Karen Connor Shockley, class of 1963, Alumni Association President, 1979 to 1982. Ruth A. Knox, class of 1975, Alumni Association President, 1985 to 1988. Gina Roberts Franklin, class of 1971, Alumni Association President, 1988 to 1991. Kathy A. Bradley, class of 1978, Alumni Association President, 1991 to 1994. Mary Catherine Collins O'Kelly, class of 1972, Alumni Association President, 1997 to 2000. Ann Scarborough Hughes, class of 1978, Alumni Association President, 2000 to 2003. Debbie Stevenson Moses, class of 1989, Alumni Association President, 2003 to 2006. And our current WCAA Alumni President, Jan Lawrence, class of 1980, Alumni Association President, 2021 to 2024.
Anna, as president-elect and soon to be the first Black Alumni Association president of Wesleyan College, it's my honor and privilege to pass this gavel to you as a symbol of leadership, representing the Wesleyan Alumni Association's past and her future, and the hope for a successful tenure. Thank you for always having my back, and for all you have done and will do for Wesleyan College.
Jan, we would like to say thank you for all you've done, and here's just evidence of what she's done. Where's the flag? Right there. Jan Lawrence, who is our fearless leader, and one thing that we all say about Jan is she's gonna wanna do it. She's gonna do it, and we have to just let her have it. So Jan and to Lindy, thank you for your gift. As the president, this is your legacy, so thank you so much for all your leadership.
Now, before I make some final remarks, I would like to ask all former and current Alumni Award recipients to please stand. Seniors, look around you. These are Wesleyan women of achievement, in whose footsteps we hope you will follow. You are joining an elite group. No other college is the oldest and best. When you're a student, you learn of the many Wesleyan traditions. It is exciting to learn of traditions that have faded away and those that have replaced them. As an alum, you will learn that the stories around those traditions get better with age, and you will look forward to hearing more about new traditions on campus. There is nothing more exciting than coming home to Wesleyan campus for your first alumni weekend after you graduate, because now you have become one of those women. You've watched them take over campus once a year for the whole 4 years you were here. I hope you will come back and make new Wesleyan memories, catch up with those who were here with you, and make friends from among the rest of us. I encourage you to engage with Wesleyan as an alum. There are many opportunities to do that and to help Wesleyan continue to excel going forward. On behalf of the Alumni Association, thank you to these women who are standing. Thank you to the senior class. We look forward to getting to know you, and we wish you much happiness and success as you move from this place to your next stop on your journey. And keep coming back. Sorry, I didn't have my program up here with me. Kind of got to have that to read the Benson charge. Please stand for the reading of the Benson charge. Alumni of Wesleyan, to our alma mater belong two distinctions: that of being the first college chartered to grant degrees to women, and that of having the oldest alumni association. When did the alumni of Wesleyan first meet on campus to organize the association? In 1959, a group of Wesleyan graduates met, elected officers, and drew up a constitution. They planned to meet every 3 years on the college campus. What was the purpose of this organization as stated in its constitution? To revive the friendships formed in our girlhood, to enliven the future by the prospect of reunions, to form a nucleus around which we shall unite in the future, to furnish food for thought and powerful reflection, as well as to contribute to the strength and prosperity of our alma mater. And that today is still the purpose of our association. You of the class of 2024, who are about to join the band of 9,800 whose privilege it has been to spend their college years on the Wesleyan campus. Remember that the privilege has been granted to comparatively few people. Remember that, as Emerson said, large advantages bind you to larger generosity, and you owe it to the world to give to others the best that is in you. Do you members of the class of 2024 accept the responsibilities of alumni of Wesleyan, pledging yourselves to keep always burning the love which was kindled here during your student days? We accept the responsibilities of alumnihood and pledge ourselves, as it did by 1859, to contribute to the strength and prosperity of our alma mater. I charge you, as did Catherine Brewer Benson, the first graduate of Wesleyan, speaking to the class of 1888 when they were seniors. Members of the graduating class, demands will be made upon you which were not made upon us. Your training, if you are true to it, will amply qualify you to meet those demands. No wiser blessing could I wish for you than that you may be true to every God-appointed work. You may light the candles. And now it's time, now we will sing the alma mater.